I thought it might fit in the back, but it won't. Well, it's 150, so unfortunately we can't put that barrel in there. So hi everybody, welcome to DayZ, welcome to Churners, welcome to the Scalespeeder Gaming private server. So there we go. Actually, if you're watching this live right now, you could be, and you subscribe, you could be the 16,000th subscriber to my channel, because I haven't actually reached 16,000 yet. I'm on 15,995. That's right, so we're not quite there. Good evening, Jack Games 13. Good evening, Scott Patton. Oh, Scott, mate, I'm speaking for ages. Yeah, well, we're not quite there, Scott. We've got another 4 to get, another 5 to get. But you know, who knows? It's a lovely day here on Chernus. I'm gonna head. I've kind of forgotten where I am. Where am I? What place is this? He says consulting his Russian Lobatino. Okay, and we want to get over to Berezhno. So I guess we could go via the northwest airfield if we wanted to. Not sure if I really could go round the south, go around the north of the airfield. That would be it's quite a long drive, that though. I think we're better off going south through Vybor, going that way. Okay, let's get the old compass out. So I'd imagine that's south. Yes. So yeah, so that's the way we want to be going. And what we'll do, we'll probably stop a few times along the way just to have a look round. And what we're doing, we're dropping a base off. We're going to drop this vehicle off at a somebody's base in Berezino, who's just starting a base on the private server. Yeah, we're going to stop at some shops and things just to see if we can maybe find a flag as well. That would be quite cool, wouldn't it, for them, if they're building a base. But if they've got an aider, this aider's full of stuff for building, so that'd be good. So we want to, at the next junction, we're taking a left. A lovely afternoon here in Chernus. We'll take our time. No need to rush. Not with the glitchy vehicles that we have. Certain times of day, DayZ looks absolutely amazing. This is one of them. Right, so hopefully we're headed towards Vybor now, with a bit of luck. $50 kilometers an hour. Look at that, eh? I was saying yesterday, I think the game is definitely smoother than it used to be. On PlayStation, definitely. I mean, I haven't had a real good go on Xbox. It used to be pretty smooth on Xbox anyway. I mean, I think you've still got to drive like this, you know, zoomed in first person mode to have a chance. When you're approaching towns and villages, you should definitely take it slow. So yeah, so this is a stream. Just say thank you for everybody for joining me on this YouTube adventure we've had over the last several years. Is this Vybor? Yeah. Yeah, it's Vybor. So what we'll probably do... Probably good places any to stop. might as well, while we're here, get some petrol. Let me catch up with the chat while I'm filling my petrol can. Jack James says, you probably don't remember me, but a long time ago on DayZ you came up to me and gave me a bag full of stuff in Cherno. Did I, Jack? On PlayStation 4? Wow. Yes, I did. Before we got private servers, I did used to do that. Good. Wow. Well, I hope you survive for a long time after that. Rob Schmurder said, almost 16k. Thanks for your videos in your community. Really huge help. Thank you for watching, Rob. Optic Game Lad said, hey man, congrats on 16k subs. I've been subscribed since 7,000 subs. Thank you very much, Optic Gamer. What's the server name? This is a Scalespeeder Gaming private server for people who join my Patreon and are YouTube members. You've got to be over 18. It's PvE only, no killing, no base raiding, that sort of stuff. Wow, gosh, yeah. So what happened, Jack, with the reason why I did that, and I did do it, is when I was learning DayZ, there was a really cool guy who watched my videos, and I can't remember his name. Zomboid Area. He was a really cool guy, and he would watch my videos, and he was very experienced with DayZ, and he told me what to do, how to survive. You know, he would be in chat. I'd be like me playing with like one person watching. You know, he would show me what to do. And then one day I had a gun, and one of the things he always said was, he said, look, you don't want to kill on sight. Don't kill on sight. Kill on sight's really bad because it's easy to kill somebody on sight. If you've got a gun and somebody doesn't know you're there, it's really easy to kill them. You know, it's really easy. But you shouldn't. You should have an interaction with people. Even if you're a bandit, you know, you should give them a chance to surrender, and then you should tie them up. You should take their stuff, you know, and then you should let them go. That sort of thing. So you have an interaction with someone. Give someone an experience. And he was dead right with that. You know, even if you want to be a baddie in DayZ, you should do it in a way that gives people an experience. You shouldn't just shoot people from afar. And then one day I was in a house and I had a gun and I got scared and I shot this person and killed them. And Zomboy said, oh man, why did you do that for? Why didn't you ever talk first? I felt really bad afterwards, really bad. God, how much petrol does this thing take? Ooh. Oh, it's full. Right, okay. Let's put that in the boot. And so I made it my cause for the next few weeks to go around, and from that point on as well, to go around and every now and then to help fresh spawns. And so what we'll do is, and this is on public servers as well, I would go around, find a... Oh, there's a spare... People can always do spare knives, couldn't they? Oh, a deagle. Look at that. There we go. We'll give that to the base owner as well. As a bit of a base warming present. But they were really cool interactions, those, because you go up to someone and say, "Hi, you new?" Oh yeah, I'm a new. Yeah, well, and you kind of ask them their story. You should always be a bit worried that they want to kill you anyway, you know. And then yeah, so good. So I'm glad you remember that, dude. My name Vlad says, Chief, I was killing you non-stop PS4 stream sniper. Yes. Daniel War Machine says, no, best way to do it is to make them think you're friendly, the hank of them pop in the bed. Well, yeah, should you though? You know, you should let them go, I think. I was constantly killing you. I don't remember, brother, but it's cool. Right, okay, you guys have a little chat. So yeah, but thank you for coming and joining the stream. Let me have a look at the channel just to see, because we're not actually at 16,000 subscribers yet. We're just below. We're at 15,995. So if you're in the chat and you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe and like. so I can actually get to 16th. I mean, I would naturally get there this evening anyway, with the way that the subscriber count ticks up. But it would be quite cool to have the person who was the 16,000th subscriber. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing here. What am I doing? Right, I've come to have a look around just to find some stuff to put in this car to take to the new base. Ooh. Nasty. Road flare. Nobody needs road flares. Not on the Scalespeeder gaming private server. It's sunny all the time. I think there's a zombie in this police station. So there is. They're shotgun shells, aren't they? Let's take them. Optic Gamerland has become a new member. Oh, well, thank you for joining. Well done, sir. So, what I'll do, Optic Gamer Lad, let me send you an invite for the Discord, and you can come on over. And I can't set you up now because it takes me a little bit to get you set up. But as soon as I finish the stream, so what will happen is if you click on that link, come on over to the Discord. You've got to have a mobile phone registered. And remember, you've got to be over 18 and all that sort of stuff to join. And what I'll do is I'll give you, I'll get you into the private server, but I can't do it while I'm streaming because I have to restart the server to do it. But thank you very much. I appreciate it very, very much. And if anybody else wants PvE DayZ, so no base raiding, no killing, that sort of thing. That's what we do over on these servers. It's a bit like it's for people who maybe you're new to DayZ and want to be able to just learn the mechanics of surviving. Like base building, things like that, without having to worry about getting shot in the head. It's very low population. Most of the time you won't bump into anybody at all. You'll have the whole server to yourself. Box 380. Handcuffs are a great way of killing yourself, aren't they? When you put them on by mistake, and that's it, you're dead unless you can find someone to take them off for you. Vlad says he's on the private server. I am, yes. Does anyone have info about a discount? It's on... Oh, it's on sale on the Xbox and the PC at the moment, I think. Alright, there's going to be a sale, is there? Yeah, wait for them. Have you heard all the teasers for Battlefield 6 and Battlefield Community? I've seen a few things. Good evening, Chief. Thank you. To be honest, I got a bit sick of all the teasers for Call of Duty Black Ops. Really sick of it. I was like, just show me the gaming footage, show me the trailer, you know, with all the Easter eggs and all that sort of stuff. I was like, come on, just show us. We just want to see it. So, I don't know, we'll see. Show me a trailer. That's what I want. Show me some gameplay. Get a beta out there so we can see that they've improved on Battlefield 5. Now, this is a school. This is where flags sometimes can be Or an office. It's either a school or an office, this, isn't it? Let's have a look. See, normally I would never come into these buildings because they're rubbish for loot. Kitchen knife. Yes. That's the good thing, when they put new things into the game, it does force you to do things in slightly different ways. Bit of a dangerous veranda this, don't you think? For the kids. A Sporter 22 rifle. Would they want that? Don't know, we can take it, can we? Oh, I didn't check all the rooms, did I, on this level? That's better. That's actually got a wall around it. I can see we could get up onto the roof if we wanted to. Let's go and have a look. I feel like they've added more stuff inside these buildings. This building. That was the room I was just inside. Nothing out on the roof. Go up there in a second. Oh yes, a flag. Look, we got a flag. Excellent. What flag is it? It is the... Can't see. That's the... Oh, I did a video about all the flags. This is the one that I wasn't sure what it's about. It says like Cherus on it or something like that. But at least we've got a flag for the person, which is kind of one of the main things I wanted to see if I could pick up. Nothing on the roof. I was paranoid about falling down. I never slide down ladders anymore either. I can't remember how you slide down ladders. Oh, great. Bollocks. Looks like we're going down this other side. Andy Stewart, new member. Thank you very much, sir. DayZ has been... Let's catch up. Daniel War Machine says, had a person recently shoot me while I was running past their base. I found shelter and waited till he came out. I came out with the K-74 and all I had was a 1911. Safe to say, I'm wearing a dead man's clothes. Cool. Jeezy says, DayZ has been acting weird like they did with Battlefield 4 Easter eggs. They drop like codes and stuff they want us to figure out. Also, Jack had something to do with it. I wouldn't be surprised. There's that invite to the Discord again. I remember when you go there and you say hello, say that you've become a member of the YouTube channel. Is it a modded server? Yeah. Do you play on Xbox much? Occasionally, yeah. Occasionally. That's the office formerly known as school. Vlad says, if someone want to fight DayZ, PS4 give me a server, I kill the whole team. Nice. See, I tend to go to other games for my PvP, you know? Play a bit of Call of Duty, play a bit of PUBG. That sort of thing. Oh, right, okay. I'll tell you what, why don't you stay in there while I carry on with my wandering around. Tell you what I haven't seen in this patch, I haven't seen zombies on roofs anymore. You see on all the time. Used to quite like that. You'd hear a zombie and you think, where the... Oh, right, there's a lock. I think there's one in the back of the car already, so we won't worry about that. Right. Let's update the old channel details. See what we've got up to. We're still at 15,995 peeps, so if you're in the chat and you're watching, or just watching, and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Because though the video is 16,000 subs, I haven't actually got to 16,000 subs yet. But they need some wire? I don't know. I've never used wire. Cable reel like that, sorry, I've used wire. There's a zombie in there. Just outside. Oh, missed. So, so on the Scalespeeder gaming servers, if you join the Patreon or you become a member of the YouTube channel, you get access to the PlayStation and the Xbox private servers, and you get access to and a PC as well. And there's a Chernarus server and a Livonia server. For Xbox and PlayStation, so they're both there. Now, Livonia is vanilla. No changes at all. Have you got any apples? No changes at all at the moment, and I'm probably not going to make any changes. Probably going to leave it as it is. I might bring in the aiders full of loot. Chernarus has got some quality of life improvement mods. So one of the main ones is all the aiders, the little 4x4s, spawning complete. Oh, nice. That one doesn't look so good. Badly damaged, so let's drop that one. We'll eat the other one. And in the back of the aiders, they are full of building gear, so you can crack on with building a base. So there's pickaxes, shovels, nails, hammers, rope, wire, all that sort of stuff, gloves. There's a little bit more food, there's more compasses, there's more. We've got all the coloured weapons, that sort of stuff. Ugh, that's definitely all the apples I've ever come across so far in this mod in this update have always been rotten. Another cowboy hat. I've taken out quite a few of the useless clothes that and the useless shoes that you never want to have. And people seem to like it, and again, the idea is that you learn DayZ on these servers, and then when you go onto the public servers where people are killing each other, you've got a chance of being able to stay alive. You know the mechanics behind building things and eating and cooking. You know, all those things that it's difficult to do on a public server because you end up getting killed. You know? Just going to check out this little. See, this is without looking at the map, I would say this is a classic Ada spawn point here. The 4x4s, they all tend to spawn slightly off the beaten track. Tracksuit. Plastic bottle. Let's just empty it and then we'll fill it up at the water pump, and we'll put that in the boot as well. So let's have a look. Has anything spawned in? Some vitamins, we'll put them in the boot. No fallen fruit for us to munch on. So I should take a look at my shoes. Pristine. Right, cool. Right, let's catch up with the chat. Jeezy said, I subbed to you a few weeks ago when I got Modern Warfare. You taught me how to play it with your video. Brilliant. How are you getting on? Daniel says, why is it so hard to find someone to mod servers? I tried and failed. Andy Stewart says, I learned watching Scalespeeder's videos on modding. Yeah, I mean... if you watch my videos on modding, you'll know that I've kind of slowed down in terms of the different things I do on Xbox and PlayStation. Because we kind of reached a point with the modding where it was becoming increasingly difficult to do things consistently, you know. You can spawn buildings in and you can oh, look, a sea chest. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Sea chest is nice. Okay. Welding helmet. Working gloves. Where do I park the car? Let's go and get the car and then we'll come. I think I can. You live to fight another day, chicken. Yeah, I mean, you can even build a bridge to Prison Island if you want to. You know, people have figured out how to do that. But what we were kind of finding was it was taking an incredibly long time, or I was finding it an incredibly long time to do these mods and then test them to see if they work consistently, because often they wouldn't. Touch cycling. Good if you get food poisoning. Pephrine. Bandage. Another bandage. This place is full of bandages. Yeah, so we kind of stopped. And what we're waiting for next is access to the init.c file. That's what you have on PC. That's what allows. What's one of the things that allows the PC players to do so much stuff. And in the init.c file, that's where you can play around with things like what players spawn in with, which is a big one. You know, for me, once you've got access to the init.c file on console, whether we'll ever get it, I don't know. But you can very easily have things like deathmatch servers, where everybody spawns in with an M4 and a load of ammunition, and you can even have random loadouts, so people spawn in with lots of different stuff. These superstores, these always annoy me, these. Guess there should be more stuff in them, shouldn't there, I think. Well, I think I've just got about 0 chance of remembering where that sea chest was. I can't even remember where I parked. Let's have a look at the map. So I'm in Vybor, aren't I? And I parked by the petrol station, which is in the west of Vybor. So if we get our compass out, it was that way. No, it wasn't. That's east. That's west. So, was it up here? Yeah, there's the police station. Right, coolio. There we go. The car should be just up there. Nice. Yeah. Right, what stuff have we got? Oh, there isn't going to be enough space for the... right, okay, so the flag was definitely there, wasn't it? We got loads of bandages. Oh, I got a spare axe, didn't I? So there's a spare axe as well to go in there. The cable reel. Didn't we find the vitamins as well? What else was there? Excuse me. Oh, the sporter. We were going to put the sporter in there, weren't we? The lighter. I was going to put that in there. And the tetracycline, which is that stuff there. Right, let's combine some of these bandages. No, that didn't work. Can you not combine bandages then? Oh, you can't, okay. So let's put some of these bandages in here. got too many. Did I not put this tetracycline in there? Okay, yeah, it's already tetracycline, so I'll keep one lot of tetracycline for myself. Okay, so we're not going to be able to fit much else in here. Was there a spare knife as well? There's some more seeds. They can have the seeds. Although seeds kind of become they look after themselves, don't they, seeds, after a while. Oh, I'll tell you what we were going to do. Do we find some... Oh, it was 308 ammo we found, wasn't it? What did I do with it? It's a gun cleaning kit. Matches. We've got 2 sewing kits. We could give them a sewing kit. It's almost full, isn't it now? What are you gonna do? Can't really fit much more in there. So we've really got to go and probably think about delivering this car. Okay. Let's have a look at the map and see where we're gonna go. All 15,996 subscribers, 4 to go. Catch up with you later, Andy. Thank you very much for coming along. Right, let's have a look. Well, the water pump is pretty close. It's just over here. So let's go and fill up our water first before we go on. It's just up here. There it is. Okay, first off, let's have a drink myself. Let's fill this baby up. Yeah, it's not quite sure about that animation. Just put that away, get the water bottle, fill this up. Ricardo Pasticcio says, "What's up, bro? I've been watching your modding tutorials. It helps Louis a lot. How do I upgrade the amount of slots?" What do you mean by slots, Ricardo? Moxie Don, good evening, sir. I hope you are feeling a little bit better today. Moxie was a little bit under the weather yesterday. Excuse me. Right, let's put this bottle of water in the back of the car. And then we're pretty full then. We are pretty full. Bloody fly tippers. Ricardo says, the amount of people in the server, I made a 20 slot server, but the server's full now. Ah, well, congratulations on having a full server, sir. That's the first thing I'd say. And the next thing is, are you on Xbox, PlayStation, or on PC? Right, that's pretty much full. So it can fit something with a value of 1. What have we got that's got a value of 1? Shotgun? Not much, is there? I'm on Xbox. Okay, so you've got to use the Nitrado app to upgrade your server. It's a bit of a pain. Well, you must know this probably from taking out taking it out in the first place, but you go in there and you just upgrade it to a higher slot. The way that I access the Nitrado slot for my Xbox servers is I do it on my PC, but you don't do it from the web interface. If you go into the Microsoft Web Store, there's an app that you can run on your laptop or your computer that makes Nitrado think that it's on your Xbox. Well, it's not really. You just run the app and it works, which is cool. Right, so let's have a look. So we follow this road straight. Until we get to Starry Sabor. Okay, here we go. Let's go. We'll go slow through the town. Alright, there we go. We've got a car full of goodies to take to the new base. See, these are all apple trees or pear trees along the sides of this road. I should be on this side of the road, shouldn't I? It's funny playing a video game where you can't go as fast as you want in the cars. Where literally you go too fast and you will die because the game will glitch, you'll hit a tree. Come to a crossroads. And my so Starry Sabor is left, or we've got Perobo to my right. Well, we want to go left then, don't we? We want to go to Starry Sabor. The app on the Xbox, yes, that's where we go. Okay, I thought I could just do it on the website. No, unfortunately with Xbox you can't. Good evening, Dr. Alex. Yeah, it's one of these. I don't know. Don't know if it's so that they make sure they get their Xbox have to get some sort of cuts or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, you can't use the website when you're playing around with your Xbox servers. You've got to use their Nitrado Microsoft app. Local vicar there, not very happy. Okay, straight on to Starry Sabor. The wrecks are really good now, aren't they? At first glance they look like real Adas. There's the water tower at Starry in the distance. Tickling it into third gear. Gosh, we're up to 60 kilometers an hour. Woo, 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 woo. Fishtailing it. Okay, so when we go through here, we just want to pick up the signs for Novi Sabor. We'll go slow because this is a big town. This is going to be glitchy. See, DayZ, doesn't it look so amazing when you're driving? Does it? It looks absolutely brilliant. It's glitching like hell there. Yeah, so Novi Sabor is straight on. It looks way better when you're driving than it does when you're on foot. You get that. You really get that DayZ Apocalypse vibe. Keep it low. Keep it slow. Hit the wrong lamppost and you've had it. Just roll her down the hill. It really is a lovely day. I thought that was a pair of boots in the... Okay, see. The thing is, when you're driving in a car, you get to places ever so quick. I should be looking around as well for helicopter crash sites. Because you cover a lot of distance when you're in a car. It's a shame. Right, let's just stop here and think about where we're going. So we want to end up, we want to head east. So Gorka is probably the next place to go. Yeah, Gorka's the next place to go. Ricardo says, you seem like you're running real smooth in the car. Is it smoother on PS4 or something? No, well, no, I always, whenever I play on the Xbox, I think it runs smoother. There's better FPS. I see the lag when you reach the town. Yeah, absolutely. Fine drive till I hit a fence kit. Yeah. Do people put them in the road, do they? Yeah, I mean, I just make sure that I drive slow, and you drive in first person mode like this, zoomed in, and then it's not too bad. Tell you what, I might want to just check this store. Heat packs are always useful, aren't they? sporter mag. Well, that's handy because we've got a sporter, haven't we? Okay, so what we can do, if we get that sporter out, there you go. She's got a mag in it now. It's better. What condition's it in? Damage. We want to fix it as well, don't we? Should look to that Deagle. What condition is the Deagle in? Worn. Okay. Short sticks will stop the car, yeah. Nasty. Did I miss the turning, did I? I did. Gorka, that's where we want to go. So is it up this dirt road here? Oh, it's not a dirt road. Hope everybody's had a good weekend, enjoying themselves. Got new lockdown measures coming into practice in the UK tomorrow, or in England. All very worrying. Poodling along 40 kilometers an hour. No helicopter crashes, not that we can see. Thank God. I'd just like to remind you, although the title of this video is 16,000 subs, I haven't actually reached 16,000 subs yet. We're 4 short. So if you're watching the video and haven't subbed yet, please sub. I'd very much appreciate it. Come on, don't glitch out, car. Though it does seem to be struggling in third gear. Let's knock it down to second. Can't see any crashes. We're not really in. Oh, I suppose we are in crash country, aren't we? See if we can get a bit of speed up. Excuse me. Over the top we go. Reached quite a high point actually, haven't we, up here? This is what's great about DayZ, isn't it? The map. The thousands of hours that must have gone into creating this map. It was really good. If you get a chance, do Google search for DayZ podcast, Boydie. Or go to YouTube search and put in Boydie, B-O-Y-D-Y, and then DayZ podcast. I don't know if he's put it up yet, but he had the lead developer of DayZ on, and really good it was. And obviously he couldn't give away any secrets, but it's really good to listen to developers, especially on a game like DayZ that gets a lot of heat for being janky and buggy, because you can hear the guy who's basically in charge, and generally the answer to all the problems. Let's just stop here a sec. I'm going to go straight. So we got, is that Polano? N-O-N backwards. Oh no, RB03. We carry on to Gorka. The answer to all the problems, you know, it's not that they don't want to solve them. He just says, look, we know about these problems, we've got them on a list, but we can't do everything at once. And he said we have to be very careful when we do things, because if we get it wrong, it can ruin the whole game. And also, he says, you know, by fixing one thing, often you end up breaking somewhere else. And he says, look, you've got to remember in DayZ as well, lots of the assets in the game, lots of the way that the game was created, they're really old. And when they were creating the game back in, well, when it went standalone back in 2013, that they had no way of knowing the things that they would have want to put in it, you know, all these years later. Right, here we go. Let's slow it down now. You don't need to, you don't see goats very often, do you? You know, people were asking all of these questions, including, you know, myself. You know, why can't we have this? Ooh, go slow, slow, slow. You know, why can't we have this? Why does this happen? And the answer almost always was, well, there was a few no's. Look, we're not going to do that. Like they were talking about init.c. Oh, there's another general store there. This is, look, that's out of our control. It's really up to Sony and Microsoft to tell us what we're allowed to do with init.c on consoles. But basically everything else was, we know there's a problem, we'd like to fix it, it's on the list. You know, we love the game just as much as you do. We know there's problems with the game. Like I brought up a question about growing stuff, and he's just like, well, yeah, we know there's a problem. We know growing stuff is a bit odd. It doesn't really work properly because stuff grows too fast. Are we looking at it now? No. Would we like to look at it? Yes. Oh, let's just get over. Yeah, and it was really good to hear that. So it gives a human face to the side of the game, and you realise, yeah, they are trying to make it better, but they can only do so much. And DayZ is an incredibly complicated piece of software, and it's a live piece of software, isn't it? It's not like they could say, look, we're going to take it offline for 6 months. He was saying, they said, what would you want to do most? And he was said, I would like to have some sort of better interaction with zombies. The way that zombies work. He'd love for zombies to be able to open doors or bash through doors. Say if you got 2 or 3 zombies, they could get together and they would bash open the doors. But he said, look, that's not something we're working on, but it's something I would like to see. So yeah, I'd recommend watching or listening to that podcast when it comes out. Okay. So look, so we have got NONPA. We've got Polana to our right, if we turn right, and then we've got Parigino, which is where we want to go, to our left. Right, we're almost there, people. We are almost there. Ricardo says, lol, no one follows the lockdown here in the UK. Well, yeah. Rossi Stank says, where are you? Listen, are you on It's Person What I Think You Are? Matthew Underwood says, I played DayZ on PS4 when it was first released, and it was buggy as hell, so deleted the thing, forgot about it. Has it got any better? Yes. It's still buggy. The main problem that people have is with what I'm in now, the cars, that you've got to drive at like no more than 40 miles an hour. Got to be very careful. There's still bugs with other stuff, but it's a lot better than it used to be. Mr. Fireball, nice stream. Rossi Stank says, found you. Right, let's crack on to Parigino. Good to see you in the stream, Rossi. Thank you very much for joining us. Rossi is a long-time member of the Scalespeeder Gaming Discord. Had some reet laughs. From what I remember, he's a Leeds fan, but don't hold it against him. I mean, everything about the DayZ map sort of screams, woo, quality, doesn't it? The fact that the real roads look like this, the fact that you can go to Czechoslovakia or the Czech Republic and you can visit places that look exactly like this. All done. Right, let's have a look. I suppose we should see if they've got anything on them, shouldn't we, first? Oh, it's a bit complicated to see all the car stuffs there. Yeah, we've still got this problem with stuff spawning in with nothing on it. SKS bayonet. Nice. That was it. Right, let's take a look at the map. I'm in my car. We'll meet you. Oh, are you on the server? You are. I'm heading to Hey up, mates, says Moxie. Is that Liverpool Football Club? I'm heading to Barisno. In fact, let's see where I am in Barisno. I'll put a mark on the map where I think I am. Did I go? Where did I go? I went through Gorka, didn't I? Oh no, I'm still a long way off, I think. Yeah, I'm still a long way off. I'm going to... One of the Discord members has got a new... Natasha has got a new base. And I'm at the shack in front of the lighthouse. So I'm dropping this Ada off there with all this goodie in. So if you want to meet me there, then we can. And if you've got any good stuff to... I thought it was something we could probably start doing for new members or people who are making bases. We could, take them a load of stuff. Right, okay, so let's head into Barisno. Bit of a glitch there. As we drive down towards the coast, even things like the altitude, there with the map, the rise and fall of the land, top stuff. I should be looking around for helicopter crashes again, shouldn't I? It's got to be Barisno down there, isn't it? The industrial area. Let's slow down now, it's starting to glitch a bit. Barisno. If we get down to the sea. Pay our respects to the War Memorial. I think I'm going the right way. Oh, maybe not. Oh yeah, I think we can turn right here. It's a big old town, Bibbridge now. Is that the sea to my right? There's another general store there. Let's just hop out. I'm obsessed with finding more flags. Aha! Ha 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 ha! What have we got this time? This is... I think that's the cock one, with the cockerel on. I like the idea of that. It's like a hockey team. What's that there? Slugs. Yeah, we'll take those. We'll take those. Let's just have a quick look. Is that the sea that way? Must be. I have got a compass, I could just see. Oh, the sea's that way. The sea's... No. The sea's east, isn't it? Yeah, that way. That must be the coast there. So where's the lighthouse? Not sure. Let's catch up with the chat. We'll meet you at Titanic. I've crashed. Be nice if server restart message worked. I always seem to be driving my server restarts, yes. I've crashed in Novomistrovsk. Where's Novomistrovsk? Let's have a look. Novomistrovsk. Novo. Oh, it's up in the north. It's not that far away. I tell you what, if you want to, I could come and pick you up, and then we can come back to drop the car off. How about that? Depends if you want to come. All I'm going to be doing in Brazino is dropping this car off. So do you want me to come pick you up, or are you cool up there? On the main road east. Okay, yeah. So if you start heading on the main road east, let's see if we can meet up, and then we'll drive back and we'll drop these goodies off for our new member. Right, I've got to get to the coast first. Oh, what did I just drop? Let's block this. there's the big church. Coming for me? Yes, I'm coming for you. Cosworth 4 says, I'm enjoying your mod videos, mate. Looking to have my server up soon. Fabulous. Good, good, good. You're close to the bridge, right. Okay. Okay, so I'm at the... I'm just going to head up the coast. Ooh. So I'm going to come up the coast road and then head through Svetlojarsk that way, okay? So if you just keep heading towards the coast, then we'll roll back down. Gosh, okay peeps, we're at 15,998 subscribers. 2 more and we hit the magic 16,000. Cosworth says, do you think the game would run better on the next gen consoles? Absolutely. Absolutely. You go in with the PlayStation and the Xbox, how old are they now? 7 years old? I love these roadblocks. Yeah, they tell a story, don't they? Be really cool if you set, like we have the radio station up on, I can't remember the place, but it's east of the Northwest Airfield, isn't it? It'd be good if you got a generator up there, and rigged up the power, you could fire it up again, and then in the cars, you could turn the radio on, and obviously the radio would be an item that you could pick up as well. That would be really cool. Then maybe could you... It would have to be like I kind of feel DayZ happened in the 1980s, didn't it? 1980s, or maybe the early 90s. It would have to be Soviet era music, because that's all there is at the radio station. But no, you could hide records. There could be records, couldn't they, around the map? That would be it. Like how I have books on this server. You could have records or CDs or tapes. Tapes is probably... Oh, somebody's firing. Now don't die before I get there with fighting zombies. Somebody's having a battle with some zombies. I can hear the bullets. Okay. Right, so I think we're in Loot CDs, yeah. Gosh, somebody's really having a problem. So, where did Rossi say he was? No version force. So I need to take the road to the right. Could be Whipple Whopper. That is an awful lot of shooting. Do I have to go down there? Ooh, that was a steep. Yeah, I think this is the right way. This is a famous place, this. If you play on the public servers, this is a great place to ambush people up here. Because if they spawn up at this end of the map, sort of in the northeast, there's some military tents up here. And you can get the high ground on the mountainside on the right hand side, and you get some really good views. But if you even go above that, you can then ambush the people who are ambushing the people. I'm pretty sure I stay on this road. Yeah. Okay, so this is probably where Rossi was, I would have thought. Oh yeah, here we go, I can hear him. There he is. Let me put... Yo! Does he need a lift?
How are you, young man?
Very well, very well. And yourself?
Please.
Right, let's get this gear down to back down to, where was it? I can't remember now.
Wait a minute. Keep dropping my gun.
I'll get it back down to Barisno. We've got to find the lighthouse in Barisno and drop this car off. How you been anyway, my friend?
Yep. Oh. I mean, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh. Yeah, yeah. Just, I'm listening to the stream as well, which I shouldn't do.
Oh, right, yeah, there'd be a little bit of an echo, but it's cool. Right, here we go. Did you just get into a little bit of a scrap with some zombies?
Well, first time I met you, near enough, you got sharp here.
It was, wasn't it, running across the field? I think, were we running across the field? I seem to remember...
I can't hear you in game. I can't hear you in game.
Oh, right, okay. Maybe it's because I'm streaming. Maybe it's because I'm streaming.
I'll have to listen to the stream.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I was running I think we were on the side of the mountain, and I said, I'm just going to go down there.
Driving, there's no one there driving for me.
I'm the ghost driver. Well, you're there for me, definitely.
Yeah, you got headshotted.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? Wow. All those memories, eh? Oop, bit of a glitch. Here we go.
Just up this road beyond here is where I killed that other guy.
Yes, where, yeah, all the malarkey started. Oh, I don't know, will the Ada get up here?
Well, you all chased me.
Yeah, that was
You
brilliant.
crashed your car.
I did I? That was brilliant. Right, we might need a bit of a run up at this one.
I might get out because I'm a fat one.
No, we made it, mate. There we go. I know we take a left somewhere up here, I think. Bridge, no, yeah, left, right. If I know my Russian.
Yeah. Right, press triangle like you do on Grand Theft Auto 5 and just drive out a car.
Yeah, you probably can't hear me because I'm streaming and it's using the audio for that.
Yes, I'm a Leeds United fan. Thank you, everybody.
Well, you're back in the big time now, aren't you?
Two penalties. Should have won it.
The beautiful game. Maybe Leeds will start playing it like that sometime.
3 shots, scored 3 goals, and we give 2 penalties away.
That's how you give away titles.
Up here where I murdered him.
It was, wasn't it? Oh wow, that's all on video as well. You can watch it on YouTube. Beginning of the clan wars, sort of.
Just after kept. Yeah, because you lot bloody ran away. I mean, you thought I was chasing you miles away, but I had decent guns.
You did. We were peaceful.
You used to have the roadblock.
It was, yeah.
Oh, no, I've seen odd one.
What was the name of the Jamie? What did Jamie call himself?
Because you buried him over here. Buried him.
If people did,
something to do with it as well.
if people didn't know what DayZ was all about and they were listening in, they would be like, "Oh my god!" So you killed someone, you buried them. Yep. Yep. Well, we had them. We had a. Didn't we have a sack over their head, and they kept taking it off, or they kept untying their hands. That was it. So they were behaving suspiciously. So I think we were more than justified in shooting him, or you shooting him.
Everybody sub if I killed Speedy.
Yes. No. Reset the server. Admin rights.
Whoa.
Well, I could just have a crash, couldn't I? There we go. Yeah, there's a bit of a problem with the server at the moment, where there's a lot of weapons that have spawned in without their bits on them. But I think...
New car. Zombie? Where's that zombie?
but I think it should sort itself out after a while. We're getting a bit glitchy, so I'm just going to slow down. It's starting to glitch. Right, so we're looking for the lighthouse. We're at 15,999 subscribers, so literally the next person to subscribe will be the 16,000th subscriber. Do you know where the lighthouse is? It's on our left somewhere, I think. Oh, it's past. I think it's past the industrial area. I think this is where we crashed the car that time, isn't it, as well? Because we had two cars going. I think the lighthouse is somewhere up here. Is that it there? Is that the lighthouse? It's meant to be the shack in front of the lighthouse. Aha, yeah, I see. Somebody's been building. Very nice. Oh, there's little tents as well. Let's park this behind. Are you getting out? I'm just going to move the car a bit. In fact, where should I park it? Rossi's left the door open. Let's put it behind the house. Tell you what. Oh look, there's a load of... Tell you what, how about... Right... here. Wow. There's a little... there's... So that stuff is for people to take if they want to, which is very nice. So, in the back of the vehicle, there are loads of goodies. We've got building stuff, fence kit, watchtower kits, there's a flag there, there's another tent, loads of stuff for growing. In fact, have I got some other goodies I could give away? That's probably it. That's, I do like a closed tent toggle. Do it. Why does it let me do it? Ooh, somebody's shooting. Has Rossi got himself into trouble again? Why can't I hear gunfire? Quite a nice place this actually, isn't it, for a base? Right, can we see him? Well, he ran off too sweet, didn't he? I'm still in the car coming up to Lumberyard. You've just pulled over. Or was there a bit of lag there, was there, or something going on? Where's he gone? He's not trapped in the car, is he? No. No, he got out, didn't he? And he went down there. And then we've just heard gunfire over there. So he's run off somewhere. Let's just see if there's any goodies around here. Okay, so there we go. I guess, well, I don't know where Rossi's gone. I'm going to fight some zombies. And that is our 100th comment as well. You're dead? How can you be dead? We were just... Where did you go? The gunfire was over here somewhere. Where did you go? Because I could always get your kit and bury it for you. I haven't got a spade here, but I've got a spade back at the base. Crashing the car and dying all in one go. Nice. Unlucky, sir. So you came over. You must have come over this way, did you? If you're watching this video after the fact, I'm looking at the chat waiting for Rossi to tell me where he died. Just thought to check my shoes. Pristine still. Good. I'm looking for a load of dead zombies. Where did you die, dude? And then I'll get your stuff and I'll bury it somewhere. If you want me to. You're a new spawn, yeah. Okay. Do you want me to find your body? Did you have good stuff on you, like a good gun? Because I can get a spade and bury your stuff for you, so it's safe. So when I log off, so you can come and get it, basically. Sledgehammer. We're still at 15,999 subs. One more person subs, and that's it. We've reached an amazing milestone that I would thank everybody for. So where did you die, Rossi? Thinking you went this way. I like the idea someone had of when you die, your character should just be a zombie wandering around with all your gear on it. Hmm? Well, I've no idea where you. I've no idea where you went, dude. Wouldn't work. Our survivors are supposed to be immune to the disease. Ah, I see. Yeah, because you don't become a zombie because you've been bitten by a zombie or anything, do you? You've turned up in Chernarus, but you just happen to be, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't fit the story, does it? There's no dead zombies this way. I had an idea though. Now, didn't we see a jerry can in one of these buildings? can't fit him up. Okay. I love that. I love the way that you can drink a jerry can that's full of petrol. So, what we're gonna do next is head northeast. Yeah, right, let's head northeast. I tell you, I can't run around with this thing, let's drop that. Right, that's cool. Right. So we want to be going northwest, sorry, we want to be heading that way. And with a bit of luck, we'll come across a pond. This is hardcore DayZ navigating here. Here we go. So let's empty this because it's full of gasoline. Let's fill it up with water. Rossi Stank says, I'm stuck next to the police station. Dude. Dude. Well, I'm off to find a new Ada, because I've left mine one at that base, so I'm going to go and get a fresh one. In fact, we don't want to fill this up completely, it's going to really slow us down. While we're here, we might as well have a drink. Fill it up. This is a cool sound, listen to this. There's some ASMR for you. Right, let's combine that with some chlorine tablets to clean it up. Let's have something to eat as well. Let's have some beans, cold baked beans. You should be able to cook this stuff as well. You should be able to empty cans of beans or spaghetti into the cooking pot and then cook them. Or you should be able to put them directly onto a grill and carefully cook them. Right, okay, so from here that's a long way. It is almost exactly northwest. Sorry, northwest. Which is kind of that direction. Let's go. Must be a good kilometre or so. Well, peeps, we made it. 16,001 subscribers on Scalespeeder Gaming. Thank you very much, everybody. So if you subscribed in the last 10 minutes, you were either the 16,000th one or the 16,001 one. So thank you very, very, very much, sir. Thank you very, 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 very much. It's been a long... Well, actually, no, it hasn't been. I was going to say it's been a long grind. It hasn't been a long grind. It's been a pleasure all the way, because I love playing video games, and I love making videos for YouTube. You know? And I'm just very lucky that those two things kind of come together. And I quite enjoy helping people with how to learn and do things as well. In fact, you might not know that my previous channel, that I've still got actually, that's got 20,000 subscribers, is a photography and technology one that was all about teaching people about photography. That did very well. I just ran out of things to say about photography. Got to a point where I was like, I don't know what I can really say now apart from, you know, follow this advice and go out and take lots of photographs and do lots of practicing. But I guess within video games, we've got new games that come along, games that we play get updated, all this sort of stuff, don't they? Thank you very much, Moxie. And I've always been fairly careful with my YouTube channel, gaming channel anyway. I know that the best way to run a YouTube channel, or the accepted best way, is you concentrate on one game, don't you? You become an expert at that one game, and it's very difficult to change. But I'm not the sort of person who just plays the same game all the time. I like DayZ. I like DayZ a lot, but I'm not going to play it every day, 6 hours a day. I like PUBG. I like Call of Duty. I like Battlefield. I've recently, you've probably seen some videos about Iron Harvest, the new RTS with the little robots in. I highly recommend that game when it comes out on console. If you get it, even if you're not into RTSs, which I've never really played them apart from Sudden Strike, which is really cool. It is so much fun. It's brilliant. The campaign is amazing. Really hard though. Really challenging. But absolutely fantastic. So and not that many people are interested at the moment because it's a new game from an independent publisher. Started off as a GoFundMe or a Kickstarter, something like that. But after Christmas next year, when it comes out on console, I think people are going to absolutely love it. Ooh. So yeah, and that's about as different from DayZ as you can get, isn't it? An RTS. There we go. So the direction we're going in should, fingers crossed, should go over a path. And then potentially lead us to a site where Aiders spawn. So I'm taking a bit of a gamble that we'll find one. Okay, so here's the path. Right, so at the end of this... Oh, this is a road, not a path. Okay, so if we follow this road to the end, and there's a campsite, that's good. How are my shoes doing? Spawn. Okay, not damaged yet though. Which direction am I going in? Northwest. So we're going in the right direction. Old habits die hard, don't they? Staying off the road in the cover, just like you would on a public server. Yeah, here we go. So this is a summer camp. Might as well have a look around while we're here. Never know, might find another flag. Eat the strawberry jam. Oh my god. Look what I found. I'll finish my jam first. The golden deagle. There it is. Look at that. You've got the golden gun. Fabulous. There's not many of them. There's not many of them on the server. There's a few more than there would be on a public server. Hunting knife. See what condition it's in. Pristine. We'll have that. Another hunting knife. Don't need that. Quite a nice place for a base, this. Got a little brook there you could go fishing in. So that's shotgun shells. Never say no to shotgun shells. I don't think I've ever been here before. Favourite hat? Mozan compensator. Could do with some new boots. That's another canteen. Do I need another one? No, I've already got. So this is some sort of spa, isn't it? I guess. That's where you would have a swim. Right, okay. So, from here, we literally go dead north. So, dead north up this hill. Okay, so what we're looking for. It's quite a long way. Excuse me. Sounds like a bear. See, I get the feeling I should be at the top of this hill. It's at the highest point. And then there's a road down, or a path down. Here we go. Is this a path? Ha! Right, that's where an Ada could spawn. It looks like it hasn't spawned. That's where it could spawn. Any goodies? Cowboy hat. You are here. Just have a quick look just to make sure. Sure it's not like hidden behind somewhere. I think I would have seen it, wouldn't I, if it was here. So, there is another potential spawn. If we head northwest again. Castle over there. That will be Black Mountain. Sounds good, doesn't it? Okay, so if we head northwest now, it's worth a go because it's not dark yet, is it? Northwest. That way. Anyone have a hard time finding the PU scope? I don't think there's that many anyway, is there? You playing the official? No, this is a private server. Your vids have helped out loads. Thanks, dude. No worries. Glad to help. Check my shoes again. Still just worn. So we're going to go through Kresnastav. Hopefully we can get there before it gets dark. Right, so this is Krasnostav here. And we're going to the western part of the town. see if we can get a move on before it gets dark. Ryan Stokes says, I've just started a Livonia server. So excited. Yeah, oh brilliant. Yeah, Livonia, it's a real challenge, Livonia. I like playing Livonia because it's like when you first started playing DayZ, you know, where it feels like you've got to kind of learn the game again. Okay, here we go. So we're still heading northwest, northwest. So that south east. So if we go up here, ooh. Head this way. So we're looking for a big church on our left. Make sure we're going the right way. Yep. Oh, wait a minute, that's a little chapel place there, isn't it? That could be... Right, I know where I am. Okay, so we come past the shop. It's getting dark quick, let's move. So this is where there should be a church on my left. Yep, there's the church. We go up here. Got a few zombies around here. There's the water pump. So we head up here. and we don't take the first right, we take the second one. No. No Ada. Definitely would have been here if it had been here. Because on the other side of the road. Yeah, there's a pub. Which is probably a fitting place to finish the stream. We've covered a lot of ground today. We've delivered... Well, we've... I was going to say we rescued one of our pals. Unfortunately, they ended up dying. Not quite sure how. We'll have to investigate that afterwards. Oh, I can hear some more gunfire. Who's on? Whipple Whopper. But we've had... Yeah, it's been interesting. It's been good. And just thanks again for everybody for being around for the last few years, where we've had 16,000 subscribers. Wow. In fact, let me give you a few stats. What we got? 16,000 subscribers, 300,000 views a month. Have I got total? Let's have a look. Views. Can I look at all-time views? Overview. I'm not very good with the new analytics in YouTube. See video analytics. Nope. Views. How do I change that? Come on. Advanced mode, here we go. Right. Video. Views by video? Is that what we want? Here we go. Age, time range. Lifetime. Here we go. So I started the gaming channel in 2014. I didn't really get seriously into it a few years later though. So over that time, we have had 5,465,937 views, which is 246,545 hours. Which is amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. Ryan says, totally agree, I'm trying to mod it now. Hard work. Slumpfoot Gamer says, what do you think about the mod community being able to put in choppers, but the devs said they couldn't? Yeah, I mean, obviously it depends. It's DayZ expansion mod, isn't it, who are putting in the motorbikes. Putting in the helicopters, sorry. The last time I played the expansion mod, though, the helicopters were they were okay, but they were very glitchy, really, really glitchy, and I don't know whether people would accept that in the full game, you know? Like they would fall over, they would flip over and explode. And I know you could say that, well, in DayZ isn't everything glitchy. It is, but it's glitchy up to a point. You know, the cars, although they are glitchy if you go too fast, but they do work. You've seen it this evening on this video. You know, we've driven a car for, you know, a couple of hours, and it's kind of gone all right. And I'm not sure you could say the same about helicopters. If they get it running stably, though, I'm sure Bohemia Interactive will be very interested, you know, and will consider putting them in. But I think one of the things that came across in that DayZ podcast with the lead developer was the fact that they're saying that we can put stuff in, but you've got to remember something else might break somewhere, and we're not always quite sure where. And going into the main game, they have to make sure it, you know, works most of the time, don't they? Most of the time. But it's very exciting because obviously on PC you can have a helicopter, you can fly around, do all sorts of other stuff, and that's one of the cool things about DayZ, I think, as well, is the fact that, okay, on console, on Xbox, PlayStation, we are a little bit limited in what we can do, but you know, we can play around with the loot table, and we can make the game easier or harder if we want to. But on PC, you know, you can do so much more. As you know, you can have helicopters flying around. Excuse me. You can have boats. You can have an aircraft carrier. You can have all this stuff, which is absolutely amazing. But you can still go back to original vanilla DayZ and enjoy it. Because, you know, if you think about the likes of Call of Duty, Battlefield, PUBG is a classic example where the core game that they started with was really good, especially if you take PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. The core game was really, really good when we just had Erangel. That was fantastic. That's when you had the most people playing it. And then as they changed it, as they added more maps, as they added more gadgets, you know, you get to a point today where they've actually added, or it's to the test server on PC and are going to add it to the full game, they've added ferries on Erangel. So instead of having to either swim across or get a boat, there's these robot ferries that go backwards and forwards, taking away one of the core amazing things that was about the Erangel map, was that if you had to go to the military island and you were going to use one of the two big bridges, you would run into bridge blocks, and bridge blocks were one of the most funnest things in video games. You know, but in effect with these unsinkable ferries, they've taken that away, you know. So that's a case where a dev has been very active in PUBG, you know, with the new maps and new things they added, you know, in changing the game and it's ended up being for the worse, unfortunately. Sometimes I think we should be very thankful that DayZ and core DayZ hasn't really changed that much. You know, they've added a few things in, taken a few things away. Obviously there's things in standalone that past 0.6 that were in before, like Broken Bones and stuff like that we don't have, but they want to put back in, but they're not adding crazy things in. And so the core DayZ is there, and then you have the DayZ modding to put in the crazy stuff, and people can vote with their feet and go to the servers that they want to on PC. So anyway, on that note, and it's a great note to end, you know, with 16,000 subscribers with DayZ. I'm probably best known on YouTube for my Call of Duty videos, my PUBG videos, my DayZ videos, my Battlefield videos, and my stuff about how to do that sort of thing. And DayZ is at not an all-time high, but it's pretty up there. I think on PC today they had over 30,000 concurrent players, which is amazing. And we've got the likes of, you know, Shroud coming back, and but big name streamers coming back and playing DayZ. You know, it could be in a pretty healthy place going forward, which is very nice. Looking forward to playing more DayZ over the next few months, and probably the next few years as well. So anyway, thanks again to everybody. It's been a pleasure. It's been an honour. Couldn't have done it without you. And I'll see you again soon.